My name is Carlo Andre Castillo, and I'm an audio engineer. In the past couple of years, I've had the pleasure of working with many artists here in Houston. Some like Snoop Dogg, Paul Wall, Busta Rhymes, Lil Jon, a lot of bands, a lot of rock bands, a lot of cool acts that I've gotten to work with. I get kind of placed, to record people in vocal sessions, to edit, to tune, to help produce, and then jump to the other side of the studio and help them do the exact same thing. So I'm a little bit more spread out. A typical day in the studio for me is I come in, I turn on all the amps, I turn on all the power, I get all the gear up and running and warming up, and I make sure every track goes where it's supposed to go. Every day is different. It all depends on who's in the studio that day. One of the obstacles that I've had to overcome in order to get to do something like my job was school. I didn't understand a lot of the basics that they teach in school. In mathematics, I was never very strong. I'm not good at mental math. I was never really good at science. That was a big obstacle for me. My college major was audio production. I went to a school called the Art Institute. The Art Institute taught me a lot. They taught me a lot of basics, a lot of terminology. So going to the Art Institute really helped me to communicate with other engineers. The advice I would give somebody who is wanting to pursue audio engineering, there are three main things I've always said. Patience, for one. For really everything, but patience in audio engineering is a big thing. Nothing happens the same day. You have to invest money. You have to invest knowledge. And lastly, experience. It takes years to do something like this. It doesn't happen in a day. There are different paths you can take when you want to start audio engineering. You can start with something very simple and free. YouTube. YouTube has many videos that you can watch to learn a lot about programs and plugins and how-tos. The second option, you can go an intern at a studio, apprentice. A lot of the time people get intimidated by it because at the end of the day they feel like they're doing nothing because they're making coffee runs. But it's that one chance to prove yourself. Even if you've made coffee runs and just sat in the back and watched for 6 weeks straight, it's on that 5th week that you never expected. An audio engineer is sick and it's time for somebody to step up to the plate. You have to show that you're supposed to be there. Another option to start audio engineering, school. The school shows you everything you need to know and everything you need to anticipate when you want to get into audio engineering. At the end of the day, it's how much time you put into it and how much time you invest that will make you a better engineer.